Hi there everyone, Roberto here with Quote Send Go, and in this video I'm going to give you a general overview of the Quote Send Go platform just to help you familiarize yourself and walk you through all of the tabs and everything that Quote Send Go has to offer. And so without further ado, let's go ahead and dive right on in it. So we're in the dashboard tab. In the dashboard tab, you will see a list of your recent quotes, a list of your recent projects and recent appointments. And then you'll get just a flash of the numbers for each one of these at the top right here. And then you'll see the total revenue collected from approved quotes and invoices. And so in this next tab, the quotes tab, you'll see a list of all of your quotes here. It can be sorted by statuses: draft, sent, approved, or rejected. And then you can search by the title of the quote or the client. Okay, and as you can see here, it just gives you a general information of the quote. You'll have the client name, the quote number, a brief description of the quote, which property the quote is for, or when the quote was created, the status of the quote, whether it's in sent, draft, approved, or if it's been rejected by the client. You'll see the total amount of what the quote is for, and then you'll see a button where you can actually view the quote right here. All right, and so that is the quotes tab. The next tab is the projects tab. When a quote is approved and if it requires a deposit, it will automatically populate in this section. So if it doesn't require a deposit, then and the client approves it, it'll populate here. If it requires a deposit, if the client approves the quote but hasn't paid the deposit, it won't appear here as of yet. The client needs to pay for the deposit if the deposit is required, but nevertheless it'll appear here. And so same thing, you could sort by statuses, whether it's open or if it's been completed, and then you can search projects by client, title, or address, and then you get some information here of the projects. And then you have an action button here where you can actually view the project here. Next tab is invoices. In this tab, you'll have an overview of and a list of the invoices, and then you can sort them by status, whether they're in draft, sent, been paid, or if they're overdue. And then you have a list of the invoices here, and then you can create a new invoice here as well. The next tab is the clients tab. So this is a list of all your clients. Before you can create an invoice or a quote, there needs to be a client. So you have to create the client. So when you get a client, you add them right here in the new client tab. And then it will populate here. So here you have a list of all your clients, some information on the clients. You can search by name, email, or phone number. You can view the client here. Okay. And then you can view the client portal. And so it will send you to the client portal where the client has access to different things that is available to the client. And so the next tab here is the messages tab. This is an area where you and your clients can communicate with one another. They can communicate, you can communicate with them right here. And then they'll get, you type your message. If you need to add an attachment, you can add an attachment, and it will go to their email, and it will also go to their client portal in the messages section there, and vice versa. The client can type a message to you or add an attachment as well, and you will get it through your email, your business email, and you'll get it here as well. And you'll also get a bell notification anytime that you get a message. So the next tab is the services tab. So here in the services tab, you have a list of services that you can add to your businesses. And so what this does is this allows the a potential client landing on your website or your booking page, when they pick a slot for a free estimate, they can specify what services that you offer, or they can specify what services they want that you offer. So here's your list right here. You can search by services, and then you can add the new service here in this tab right here. Okay. The next tab is the appointments tab. In this tab here, you'll see a list of all of your appointments that are available, that you have. There is a booking calendar available with QuoteSendGo, where someone can book an appointment through the calendar, and you'll get the notification here. And so you'll see the status of the appointment, whether it's been scheduled, whether it's been completed, or whether it has been canceled. Then you can cancel the appointment, and you can delete a canceled appointment here as well. And you can also create a quote straight from this appointment here, because the appointment has the client information. It has the client name and email, address, and so forth. So the system can automatically create a quote, and it also, since the appointment calendar asks the potential client for, to input a service, then it will create a draft quote for you to start. It'll help you start the quotes. So the next tab is the settings tab, which is here you have some information about your account and billing, your account overview, whether you're active or not, what plan you are on, your payment history. This will take you to Stripe, your Stripe, and it will show you your payments. You can even get your receipts from there. QuoteSendGo doesn't handle any type of payments. Everything is handled through Stripe. And then you have some buttons here. And so you have booking settings. Okay. And then you have your branding settings. You have your reminders and automatic follow-ups. And then you have support. And you can create a ticket, a support ticket, and the ticket will be reviewed by the support team, and they will get back to you right through this dashboard right here. And then right here, it will show you whether your Stripe account has been connected or not. And then, unfortunately, if it ever arises and you need to cancel your subscription, you can cancel your subscription right here. And then you have the profile button. These are the organization settings. You know, you put in your organization name, business address, phone, business email. Some of these things will end up on the quotes and invoices. And then you can change your password. And you can log out right down here. And then over here is a notification bell where you will receive notifications for certain actions, like whenever a quote has been viewed, or an invoice has been viewed, or an invoice or a quote has been approved, or an invoice has been paid, or an appointment has been made, and so on and so forth. So this is where you get these notifications right here. And then you have a help button right here, where you can click the support docs button and submit a ticket button, and it will go to the corresponding place. Yeah, so this is QuoteSendGo. It's just a general overview. If you have any questions, just shoot us an email and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. If you are a user and you have an account in QuoteSendGo, just feel free to submit a support ticket, and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. So without further ado, let us know what y'all think in the comments section, and we will talk to you in the next video. Bye.